Hey there,
I want to start
fans.
off by saying I knew that question.
Did you? Yeah, you did. You did.
I did.
You knew it was number 7.
I knew it was 7.
Brandon got something right for once in his life. And now both of these teams looking to get it right in their 5th game. This one is the biggest game in any of these young players' lives.
This is the biggest game in Smite history.
This is the biggest career opportunity any of them had in their entire lives.
In fact, speaking of esports career, there have been very few games in esports history, maybe 10 or so, that are on this level or higher. I mean,
That's right, yeah.
This is important.
This is a big, big, big game for those boys. 3rd largest prize pool in the history of esports going our way now. And, well, our 3rd largest game prize pool, let's say. I mean, I guess several titles have had multiple large pools, but Smite, 3rd largest game. And, well, it's a lot to ask out of these guys. I mean, we saw Confree, like, shaking and crying after winning multiple times in day 1. Imagine the nerves going into this game.
I want to die. With that, it looks like the boys on Aquila will be forced out of their order side and will be sent up to the chaos side as smartly they will abuse the fact that they have the chance to kind of mess with their heads a little bit.
First ban, not Thor.
Hey, turn up.
So Nua, Amir gone. Vulcan banned? Are they not? Are they banned Ra?
Are you serious?
Are they going to draft Thor? Is it going to happen?
Did Thor just make it through?
He made it through.
First pick goes over to Fnatic.
This is the hardest choice Fnatic has ever had to make.
There are so many good options open right now.
Thor and Serket open.
I think they're going to take Thor.
How do you not take Thor?
Because
Serket's
like actually broken.
Freya.
Are you kidding me?
Freya. So you're going to give up Thor. Well, I guess you can't draft Thor and Serket.
Mercury's still open too.
Thor Mercury.
Thor Mercury. Where do you put...
Mercury solo lane, Thor jungle.
I would take Serket Mercury.
Yeah? Yeah, sure. So many good picks. Look at him. Pretty Prime. He's like...
Pretty Prime's like whispering, damn, I have 4 gods in my god pool.
Wow. Aquila.
Whoa!
Athena Serket. So they leave Thor open.
They're going to give
Thor
Thor
away.
away.
They're going to give it away?
This is madness. Thor Merc?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not Mercury? Or Loki.
So Thor gets locked in. I can't believe it even lasted that long. That's incredible. Repicos wants to run back the Serket. Option over to Fnatic. It looks like the final pick here is going to be Bakasura.
Did Frostiak like it? Impossible to tell. He's like, oh, dude, this game I played Thor.
Oh, Aphrodite!
Hey.
Comfrey has an opportunity here, and given the fact that Thor and Freya have already picked, Bakasura is absolutely forced directly into the solo lane.
Yeah.
This is going to ensure that Aphrodite has an opportunity to do some really nasty things here, but this matchup is still not in Aphro's favor.
No, we saw how well Bakasura handled the Hell.
Yeah.
And
it's
Aphrodite,
the same thing.
Yeah, it doesn't bring a lot of different things to the table than the Hell in the laning phase.
Right, but the healing, the healing last game was so big from the Hell, so he's going to try to run that back.
Second banning phase coming out now. Aquila is going to have Bacchus. They're just not worried about Geb.
At all. This is very strange to me.
On the side of Fnatic, one more ban, and it's going to go to the Hunter role. Apollo is out of the pool here. Going into the Freya, Apollo, all he really has is that global presence. We kind of talked about this a couple times to force her to stay in lane, but doesn't have the great matchup anymore.
But the audacity, the passive, is what helps the Unicorn build so much. So this is Rama. I mean, he needs that attack, or it could be Artemis, but I mean, that's probably not a good idea.
No, unlikely, just considering they're going to be forced to peel a lot for Serket.
Yeah.
They're not going to have great peel for that. They could run that Hunter role.
Look at his face. Zalia's like
looks troubled.
He's not smiling and laughing.
Frostiak, normal day in the park for him.
It's that little twitch, though. Oh, I'm so nervous.
The face of a killer.
Yeah, really, though.
Guy.
Shadow Nightmare, just focused. Everyone looking just very adamant.
This is
earnest.
Such an amazing game. On the last side for Fnatic, they have to round out their team here. Then their mid laner and their support. Are we going to see him? He is!
Well, thank God.
The god of doors, Jonas, coming to the table with his 49% win rate, almost 80% pick ban through the SPL, a little bit higher than that now. He's having some extra games, and Geb going to be making an appearance as well. Last pick Geb.
It's my life, man. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
So final option is to Aquila here, where they'll more than likely be picking Hunter, because I can't imagine they're going to try to do that.
Mercury could go here.
Yeah, this should be Merc. But then again, They need some kind of range poke to deal with Bakasura.
On her or Rom?
It's got to be Rama, man. Like,
yeah.
Unicorn build dictates Rama as well. They can't pick up on her because the Unicorn build does not make sense.
Needs an attack speed steroid.
And let's be real, Ataraxia does not know how to play with crit anymore.
Right, yeah, he's been playing this for so long. Yeah, you're right. But Unicorn build DM, of course, means a lot of pen, a lot of attack speed, not crit items. So Shin Size, Brawler's Beat Stick, Titan's Bane, those types of things. Well,
all right.
This is going to be a hell of a game.
So Rama gets locked
Fnatic,
in.
Advantage Fnatic for sure.
Oh my god.
Thor, Giannis.
Thor, Janus, Geb, Freya.
I mean, together, Thor and Giannis is just free kills.
Yeah, it's just non-stop rotations. And there's no global coming out on the right side aside from Athena, and that's not really going to help.
It's not an offensive global.
Right, exactly.
Often not an offensive global.
True.
Oh, this is scary.
I'm really nervous.
If Repicos is behind in this game, there's no way he's back into it.
You know,
that being said, Serket's a pretty good matchup versus Thor.
Serket's a good matchup against everybody.
Right, but I mean, specifically Thor, when he spins, right, she can use her ultimate and avoid all of that damage.
She can use her too. Yeah, Stop it dead.
That's right. Yeah. She can just stun it out altogether.
She can also jump away from it twice. She has options.
Yeah, she does have options, but she does require, significant appeal in the later stages of the game, where that wall stun from Thor starts really factoring in heavier and heavier, I think.
Right.
As well as the cripple from Xaylia. Look for that as well as a big piece. Shadow Nightmare's portal as well.
Something we're not seeing a lot is Thor, before, you should be leveling either the 1 and the 3 all the way through, like normal players do. You can go either route, still works. Before you go to the other one, you need to put a point in your 2.
Right.
You need to have 2 levels in the Tectonic Rift to guarantee
the double tap.
Yes, it must happen.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how well Fnatic does. I mean, it's hard to know how players are going to play on Thor these days because they just get it so rarely. I feel like.
God, look at this.
We're moving in 2-2. Aquila and Fnatic. Winner takes all here. We'll be going to Atlanta to participate in the World Championship. Oh, this is going to be a big one. If you are here live in studio or at home, let's hear you cheer for your favorite team. Put it in the chat. Clap your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen, Fnatic on the blue side of the map will be running Xaylia in the solo lane as Bakasura, Shadow Nightmare in the mid lane as Giannis, Frostiak in the jungle, it's Thor, and their duo lane is Half Devil and Funballer, Freya and Geb. Their opponents sitting once again, this time between the tier 2 and the tier 1. It is the boys from Aquila. Repicos in the jungle is Serket, Kanye Life, and Ataraxia combining for the Athena and Rom. Pretty Prime in the mid lane as Agni, and Confrey will be your solo lane Aphrodite.
To reiterate, this is possibly worth $300,000 at minimum. This could be worth $1 million. By
that we mean it's the 4th place spot is going to be worth about 300K.
Right.
And you would expect these European and North American teams that have been playing the game for 3 years to be the overwhelming favorites versus the Latin American and Chinese teams that have had the game for, 6 months-ish to a year.
Yeah.
So it's a lot on the line here for these guys. And, well, they're going to try to make the best of it. And as we said, I think the picking phase is in favor of Fnatic here, just with the Thor-Giannis combination.
I just realized that there's a Serket that in endgame will be attached to Aphrodite.
Yeah, that's a lot of bonus damage and a lot of bonus MS.
Okay, look at the invade here. This is smart. It's even smarter to see them rotate immediately out. It looks like that might be spotted there. Xaylia is going to be able to pick this one up for free, given the fact that they have the eat, they have the hand. There's no contest. They're level 1 though. This is trouble. They could actually even drop here if they're not quick on this push.
Yeah, they need to get enough experience to get to level 2.
They got it.
Yeah, so that's okay. They can at least do some
look at this.
Stun comes out, but it's not enough. The link was already used on the Repicos there. They didn't have the chain stun follow-up. And, well, without, Serket's a god that really requires all of her spells to do maximum damage with her passive, stacking them up and then getting the in-hand. So, it's not a lot of kill potential there on the Repicos, but it is a long-duration debuff on him.
Note to here, Xaylia has once again picked up the heavy hammer, and this time it looks like Frostiak has gone into Bumba's Mask, an item that I much prefer.
Well, yeah, Thor nowhere near as effective with the Death Toll as Nemesis can be.
Oh, nice double tap coming out. Good to send Repicos down a little bit on the right side, but not nearly enough to deter. Left side getting very aggressive. Look at the positioning from Kanye. That's going to be, was going to be a taunt. Bye-bye.
Nope. Vanished out. Funballer has been really successful with the Freya in one of these games so far in this matchup. Blue buff going to be started now on the right side by Fnatic, and Aquila in no position to do much about this. And Aphrodite needs that blue buff pretty heavily.
That's true.
She's one of the gods that really relies on it. The cooldown reduction is huge for her, and the mana is just, you have to have it. And also just keeps your jungler at full mana also.
That's true. I mean, her passive is that she gives part of her MP5 away, which can be really strong in the early game.
You said that about Hell.
What?
You said that about Hell.
Yeah, he's just playing the same god.
Oh, okay.
They heal, they give away mana, and they go like
Oh, they're collapsing down. Nightmare's in a lot of trouble. The taunt comes out. In comes the Athena as well. That's got to be enough. First blood going to Aquila, but Fnatic answers right back.
There could be a
He
double.
can get a second one here. He's going to need about 2 more enhanced. Frosting does not have it.
What was the chill? Why did he back off that? That was a free kill for Frostiak that he just gave away.
He hates kills, actually.
That's not what I've seen on his face.
Maybe just thinking it's just not worth it. He got the kill. He's Thor. They're going to have the stronger mid game than the Serket. Just let it go. Your orange buff is up. Your red buff is up. They need to secure those for the team.
That's true. 1-1 right now. No advantage, honestly. I mean, there's 170 gold difference, 130 experience difference, both for different teams, actually. Strangely, Aquila falling behind in the experience department.
Yeah, that makes sense, though, right? They missed the blue buff.
That's true, and they did get the first blood.
Yeah.
So Xaylia, level 5, immediately goes for the dive. Comfrey should be dead here.
Yeah, this is just the way it goes with Bakasura.
Why?
Down it goes.
I don't know. Oh, wait. Xaylia is going to be in a lot. No, eats up, runs away. All right.
And look at Geb. Look at Half Devil. What a player.
I think he needed one more hit, one more creep, and he would have been level 5.
Yeah. The Aphrodite almost would have been able to survive that gank, or at least stall a bit more, and probably would have had Xaylia falling to the tower as well.
Like, if you just check out the thing on the bottom there.
Yeah, it's like one.
It's one.
The smallest tick possible before Aphrodite hits level 5.
That's got to hurt, man.
Exactly 1 minion. Looks like both camps are going to go to Fnatic as well, and that should yield a pretty reasonable experience difference on top of the first blood plus the follow-up kill. It's a 1,400 XP in their favor, and they've wrestled back gold as well. So Fnatic with that early lead, and as we've mentioned, Aquila really more the team that looks for that early game advantage than Fnatic, or relies on it, I guess is the better way to put it.
I'm not a huge fan right here of the build coming out from Comfrey. He has opted into Lost Artifact to begin with, meaning he only has a few choices. It's not going to be Doom Orb. If he goes into the Lost Artifact, into the Chronos Pendant,
right?
That means he can't build the Breastplate of Valor. And if he goes into Focus Boots, that's going to shut down Breastplate of Valor and Mail of Renewal. I mean, he's limiting his options here a little bit more than he should.
Yeah, but without his blue buff, the MP5, maybe he just felt like he just needed it.
That's true. Well, I mean, he had that, but when he came to the phase, maybe that's why he wasn't too worried about the blue buff.
True, fair enough. Xaylia, though, with a 2-level advantage over Comfrey.
Oh, and the rotation coming in. They're going to try to counter jungle here.
Yeah, Xaylia moving into the jungle, trying to, I guess, give the false sense of security. No, maybe they're going to orange buff. Oh, yeah, they know Frostiak's here.
Dead.
And dunk. Give me that orange buff. Spin to win. No, he stopped it. He got mezzed out. Orange buff goes down. Damage coming out from Replicas. In comes the Athena. Do they have enough to detonate here? Is Xaylia going to get it again? Frostiak's going to pop. And Xaylia
it's popped on everybody.
Kanye needs to do the damage. The link is there, but it's not enough to save his teammate. Now leaping forward to Xaylia, even with the poison on him. Back off. In comes Pretty Prime. The stun hits 2. The Flame Wave hits another. Shadow Knight in a lot of trouble. Third bomb is good. And look at Pretty Prime getting his team and keeping them in it. Xaylia, that's an awkward position. He's going to take a tower shot, and Pretty Prime should be able to clean this one up with a dash into stun.
Half Devil's going to slow him down, but he's put himself in an awkward spot. Oh, Xaylia's gone. He's dead. We're going to be looking at Half Devil here. Does he have enough? If he sticks around here and Comfrey rotates back in, he could be caught.
Yeah, forget Comfrey. Pretty Prime's going to have enough damage to deal with that Geb well enough here. The only real gain here is they made some space for Funballer, but,
Who got the speed buff?
Wrong.
I think Serket died with it.
Serket died with it, yeah. I think she did. So what happened is the spin to win came out. He was trying to pick up that buff, and then he just got stunned right out of it. So she ended up picking that up. What an engagement.
That was beautiful, front to back. The way that they played that on both sides was great, evening the game out. Take a look at the graph here. Look at this. Gold difference, 100. It was just at 25. We're looking at the experience difference. It's 1,000, now in favor of Fnatic.
Looking at the game, all squared at 4, 2 games apiece in game 4, 5 minutes, 50 seconds. And this one is just...
Game 1, it was domination.
Crazy.
Game 2, Game 3, domination for Fnatic. Game 4, domination for Aquila. All of a sudden, we are 4-4. We're dead even.
This one is just back. You really can't ask for a better 6 minutes to open a game.
4 kills on each side, 8 kills. Oh, Ataraxia, that dash is down. He's done for. Oh, but wait, Funball has gone up early. Can he get a rotation here? He can try to delay. Oh, rotation, go to the portal, Ataraxia. Why is he trying to fight here? He goes down, Frostiak, pretty low right here. Stun coming out, but not in time. We're going to see Replicas go for it, sending him backwards, passive going off. He actually will not. Oh,
yes.
There it is.
The bomb is good, and they will pick up another kill on the Frostiak. Important to keep that Thor down, or at least get Replicas a bit of a lead here. He's doing some nice damage to Funballer. He's forced a dash back, though, and going through that threshold is going to be tough. But yeah, Xaylia is going to... He can leap over. The Giannis is going to port forward, but no, Kanye Life is out.
This could be Gold Fury.
Yeah, it could be, but I think they want the Circuit.
Xaylia needs to just ult the Gold Fury and go for it. There's no reason for them to try to chase these ridiculous kills. Repicos in a lot of trouble here, still has multiple forms of escape, but a beautiful cripple there will shut that down. Right side, Comfrey just continuously tries to push. All eyes here, for me at least, are on Kanye Life. Can he deter the Gold Fury push early game?
I don't think they go for it. I think maybe they can. Fnatic's half double, though. Only at half HP. Yeah, they're going to try to chase out the Athena.
He should not have dashed.
Yeah, now with no dash, but I mean, they're not going to be able to burn this down fast enough, and there's Pretty Prime. He's got ultimates, and he is an Agni.
Oh, Xaylia taking a lot there, but the Geb shield rings true once again. Oh, and a beautiful portal will deter completely.
Half double, he's dead.
You think so?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he got him.
Shield was down to bail out Xaylia, and the birds were on him.
This could be a counter-initiate.
It could be. And now, look at the Thor. Look where Thor is. I mean,
we're switching our eyes now. Eyes on Shadow Nightmare. Can he put up enough damage with the shotgun to burn it down?
No way. No way you can.
Oh, yeah, no, he used it.
There.
Oh, look at Repicos.
Not a chance.
Well, he might not get a kill there, but it's definitely going to be a wasted ult. Gold Fury goes down. Aquila takes the lead.
And Fnatic will trade it on the right side for a tier 1, and that's why I think they went in so aggressively there. Not only did they, push off of the mark Fnatic, but they get the tier 1. They see Thor over there. They know he's not going to bring his CC to the table, but Thor not a very fast split pusher.
No, that's true.
It's the best they could have done there, but just not optimal.
This is what happens when players start to panic. The rotations are awkward and strange and varied, and now, like, both teams, there is almost no sign of meta in this game.
Right.
I mean, aside from Freya sticking to the duo lane, that's it. I mean, that's all we've really had so far.
Yeah, but, excuse me, with those rotations, Frosdiak has done fairly well for himself, pulling ahead a bit of Repicos in XP.
That might start to go away, though, considering Repicos has a really good line to the jungle right now, whereas Frosdiak is being a little bit awkward in his rotation. He's going left instead of right, where he could have gone to split. Again, look at... Oh, no, I'm sorry. He put the red buff down already. Again, not splitting the experience.
Yeah, just leaving it there for Shadow Nightmare. I think, they were focused clearing the wave. It is what it is. Bakasura going to do some decent damage here on the right side to this tier 1. I'm sorry, to the tier 2 if he can push his way up. Aphrodite still looking for the damage on the tier 1, but...
trouble. Nice Geb shield. Not going to stop the second stun. Shadow Nightmare will be able to escape, and they don't use too much aside from
none of that. He was right out there. Right side, Xaylia putting a lot of damage in on the Confrey here.
Yeah, this could be dead.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. Leap forward. Oh, no. Why leap before regurgitate? You try to walk back into that? No, thank you, sir.
That was just a strange engagement from Confrey overall. Not really sure where the kiss was or where the back off was, why he had used them so early, because after that, Xaylia just got a free kill.
Repicos had enough mana there for the Cobra's Kiss, but didn't throw it out.
Oh, looking at Repicos needs to get out of dodge right now. This blue buff is gone, and you will meet your maker if you contest this.
Yeah, half double going to snap that one up. He's perfectly happy to have that blue buff.
Thank you. So left side, they're going for it a little bit more. You're going to see, nope, Funball. I thought he was going to maybe make some contention there at the blue buff. It looks like he's going to just go back and push the wave. It has respawned. Ataraxia will be able to grab this one, what looks like for free.
It's just such a tense game right now. And I think the turning factor here is Pretty Prime. Pulling ahead of Shadow Nightmare. He's already done a lot of damage in this game. Let's take a look at his player damage, actually. He's at
let's look at his health bar.
800, yeah. Whew.
Dude, you see that damage? It's 4. So I guess he's leveling the 1, yeah.
Yeah, I think we can safely assume that. I guess we can look it up as well, but we're lazy.
Frosdiak has not opted, though, into the Tectonic Rift double, which means he's not guaranteeing, of course, the mid lane.
Devil's going to take a lot of damage in the mid lane here. The ultimate's been used by Circuit.
He's
may pop. Repicos trying, and yes, he'll get him. And luckily for Frosdiak, he actually avoids that poison.
Yeah, that's true. He was really close. Repicos trying to escape, going to use the ambush. Watch Shadow Nightmare.
Making the portals. No, he just does the shotgun. Over the top goes Xaylia. Repicos trying to make his way out. No, the cripple's going to be enough to secure that kill. Funballer actually will pick it up, blowing the ultimate to get it. Maybe not necessary, but you can never be too sure when you're going against the Circuit.
This 4-man rotation is awkward, and they're going to wind up losing a little bit for this.
Yeah, even though they pick up the kill on Circuit, it's her, 4th death of the game, actually, in fact. So keeping, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, I suppose.
Funballer could be in some trouble himself as he's facing down 2, but it looks like Kanye Life will be backing off here, despite Kanye Life actually being a level ahead of Half Devil. Half Devil's, I think, contributions so far have been a bit more relevant, but considering how many times those shields have saved people.
Well, DM, this is just, I think we're going to enter this kind of a little bit of a slower mid-game period now. It was such an aggressive early game. I think both the teams are kind of realizing that, at this pace, it looks like Aquila is going to pull ahead.
Well, they're already ahead.
Yeah.
But at least in gold, I mean, you take a look at experience, and they're actually 45 separated. It's very close.
It's very close there, but where is that XP, you know, like where is it falling on the players?
Look at Repicas. He's going to get spotted by Half Devil here, who will be portaled away. Looking to Fun Baller. He's going to be in some trouble, but once again, the Geb Shield.
Yeah, they didn't do very much damage there at all. Athena does come down. They does some damage to Fun Baller, but this time, Half Devil's ultimate is spot on. The wall comes out from Frostiak to prevent them from doing too much there, and well, a nice disengage from Fnatic, saving their captain.
In the backline, Xaylia, who just got his ultimate back, rotates in. Look at the damage going through. Shadow Nightmare does not have his ultimate. Do not expect the Spirit Gun to go through there. As of right now, Ataraxia and Repicas will back, which puts contention at the Gold Fury, which is going to be up in 22 seconds.
Aphrodite, what are you doing? No, take the tier 1 on the right. You got to take this trade.
Kanye Life's dead.
Yeah, Kanye Life's going to go down, which means they can't contest the Gold Fury. Aphrodite does not push the wave into the tower on the right side, taking that tier 1. Looking for a very, very difficult contention on the Gold Fury here.
Only Funball has his ultimate, though. Pretty Prime and Comfrey both still have theirs. Granted, I'm not sure how many bombs. I can't see him because he's so moving around very... Yeah, he has all 3. He has all 3.
But could have had a tier 1 on the right for that. I don't think they... What are they going to do for this Gold Fury? You have Hog 3 on Half Devil.
Really look how fast they're burning it down, but oh my god, Frostiak's very low, doesn't get what he needs. Half Devil's very low himself. I think they're gonna blow it up. This could go the other way.
God, no way. I guess that's why he rotated. He knows better than I do.
Aquila gets it.
Aquila gets the Gold Fury, finds a couple kills in the process as well onto some high priority targets. Frostiak and Half Devil down. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but it did. I might even miss one of the bombs.
You know what it is they thought they needed all 5 people to blow it up, so they sent 3 people into the melee range, and Pretty Prime's like, well, they are primed to go down.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for,
Bang.
absolutely. And now he continues to just rack up the player damage, 7,000 player damage.
Look at this, forcing away the Janus. This is going to be another tier 1 thrown down. In fact, the first one that's going to fall on the side of Fnatic, and that's going to be a 4,300 gold difference as we're seeing Bakasura start to fall behind despite his early advantage.
Yeah, similar to what we saw in the last game we saw Bakasura in as well. It was good, but he wasn't leading all players good,
right,
like we'll see out of Vamana often from Xaylia.
In fact, net worth-wise, only Kanye Life is below anyone on the blue team, and that's only Funball. Actually, he just went above him.
And, you know, shout out to Comfrey. He's doing an excellent job against a player that many consider the best in the world, especially in his role.
Yeah.
And Xaylia has just not had the impact that we would expect. Only really 1 game was he dominant. I suppose 2. The Vamana game he did quite well, but it wasn't dominant in the sense that it really took the game over. Only the first game on the Bakasura where we got so far ahead did it really seem like old form Vamana. Old form Xaylia.
So looks like they're backing off. An early ult from Comfrey will spell his death. I just don't see him getting out of this one.
He's got some decent HP and protection on this one. He's getting out for now. Repicas is getting healed up a bit as well. Falling through, and Kanye Life is the one who will not make it out of this one alive. The shotgun's going to be enough. Bombs missing, actually, as Agni tries for that kind of wrap-around fight. And, well, they don't have a lot of damage here. You know, they have the Agni bombs. That's all really that remains.
It's a 4v3. Dashing in Pretty Prime is crazy.
Yeah, where's the stun off of that, though? He just doesn't have it. Fnatic's Half Devil is going to fall.
Wow.
And, well, they've used a lot of their cooldowns, though, to get that, which means that if the re-engagement happens anytime soon, they're going to be in trouble. They need to take this tower.
Pretty Prime has no chill.
Yeah, no, he never stops.
Who just dives into 4 people's Agni without a stun up?
That's a Moex play.
That's nonsense.
Tier
and he gets a kill out of it. With only 2 people behind. None of that makes sense. This is where I yell in ranked.
He almost caught that Giannis 2 on the back right in front of the tier 2. And
is this a tier 2?
They're going to try to pressure it at least. Xaylia and Frostiak are both there. No, I'm pretty sure Frostiak can hold them out. The stun coming through. Doesn't find anybody, but it'll be enough to push them away.
You know, this is the strength of Aphrodite. That mobile, still doing damage, healing the team up a ton, keeping Repicas safe. I mean, Hell doesn't have that level of safety. I mean, he kept Repicas alive through all of that, keeping himself alive through all of that. And, of course, sacrificing Kanye Life in the process, they still managed to get a win out of that one.
Yeah, Hell has a lot of good spells, but none of them are full immunity.
Full immunity while you're allowed to still attack.
Right.
What in the world? So,
Aegis?
Yeah, 16 minutes deep right now. Gold difference, 4,900.
Jeez Louise.
What's up?
All square 10 kills.
Yeah.
This game has been like, someone got 2 kills and then answered right back. I mean, it was at 4, at 6, at 8, and at 10 we were squared in kills.
The issue is that Aquila is gaining more. They're taking more objectives. They have 2 Gold Furies to their name, more farm. It's been a much bigger difference for them.
Minute 45 for the next Gold Fury. And, well, you know the teams are definitely looking to pick up that one. As we're watching Aquila move through the jungle, they have some really deep warding on the side, and they want to try to pressure this tier 2.
Right side, it looks like they're going to rotate and just try to get some golden experience. Don't want to split that out. You're seeing Kanye Life get very aggressive. Left side, Fumball not really putting on the same level of aggression as we've seen previously. In fact, this is more the Freya that we saw in the first game.
Yeah, that Bancrofts again. Or at least the tier 2, the talent trinket.
Yeah, he's going for the damage. In hand gold right now, it looks like he
got a fight in the backside camps.
What is this? Kanye's been here for like 40 seconds.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't just shoved the wave up in addition to roaming the jungle. Like, you know, they could have pressured this tier 2 a bit more. Now they're going to force, you know, the rest of Fnatic to the right side of the map, which does set up that 1v1 for Rom, but he's not going to really try to fight Funballer at this stage.
So overall, we have a four-man push, into the tier 2. They're starting to separate here. I don't know if they're going to be looking for Gold Fury. Sentry Wards play super deep. I think if one thing this tournament shows is the evolution of the vision game in Smite.
Yeah, I mean, warding continues to be the most important aspect of any team's play, is the vision, and then, you know, I think maybe what we're seeing, more so than necessarily just the increased warding, it's the decision-making off of the vision.
Also, Geb sucks, pick Athena.
Yeah.
All right, so the rotations are going to start coming out. Gold Fury is very soon. They're kind of aiming towards the Fire Giant. They need to be very careful about this rotation here. If Aquila goes hardcore for Gold Fury, they could wind up maybe even sneaking the Fire Giant on Fnatic, and I would love to see something like that, man.
No, look at there's way too much warding from Aquila. Look, sentry, three sentries on the right side of the map. There's no way they sneak in there. Ataraxia starts it up. In comes the Athena as well, trying to close the distance as Geb. He blinks forward. Pretty Prime's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to him. The Circuit's done as well. Half devil.
Bye-bye.
Pop. And now you're gone, which means there's no Hog 3. In comes Frosty doing a lot of damage and stunning out a lot. But Aquila, Kanye Life in the right position. Replicas getting low in the back of the fight. He's just going to bail out. Funballer takes the sky, and he hits that 3-man cluster, but Frosty is down, which means a lot of their CC is out, and the kill goes on to Ataraxia, continuing to steroid his farm.
And then here comes Aphrodite coming back in, healing Replicas, allowing them to continue the push. Now the Hand of the Gods is down. It's unlikely that they'll pressure the Fire Giant at this point, but a tier 2 is definitely not off the table.
Yeah, they need to just take this tier 2 on the right side. They have such good ward coverage over here. I'm just surprised they haven't been a little bit more aggressive there. They've been looking for those picks at the back harpies instead of really trying to press their towers, but they're going to go into the mid. A little bit easier siege to go into, a little bit less distance to travel. And well, with the Rom now grouped up with them, it's a pretty easy tower to take down. With that attack speed sim, he's very, very confident at taking out structures.
8,500 gold on the graph, 10,000 experience. Aquila coming in as the challenger are facing the first seed here, and they're making themselves known. This kind of, I don't think that we're going to see this kind of challenger level play in North America. I think this is very unique.
No, I think unequivocally, the European challenger scene was, I think, significantly stronger than the North American one.
And you know what's funny was we talked about Aquila, formerly Agilitas, and it's not like they're a challenger team.
Right.
They fell out of the Pro League by literally one game.
Yeah, just a couple of mistakes left them out of the Pro League, and well, they kind of showed that they deserve to be here. They didn't drop any games during the Challengers Cup, and now they're here staring down Fnatic, while Fnatic stares down, you know, the double-barrel shotgun of Aquila.
Well, consider the wild card. They lost one game to SK in 2 weeks out of the two. The same SK that 2-0'd TSM yesterday.
Absolutely. Yeah, but a bit different here, right? Aquila is not a LAN team, right? They're not like a team that is really well at LAN. It's their first LAN.
In fact, I'll be surprised if Comfrey has ever left his house before.
And it's their, I mean, they scrim, I think, like...
You just caught that?
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
They scrim the pro teams, I think, a lot. I think it was like Aquila is a very popular practice partner because they, you know, were a non-threat coming out of the Challengers Cup. But they haven't played these teams in tournament play very much before. They haven't played in LAN much before, and they're doing exceptionally well now. In the case of SK, they're a great LAN team. They have a lot of LAN experience. They have an extra boot camp here in Cologne. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh. It's pure skill coming out of Aquila.
Half Devil already blinked. Beautiful banish coming out from Funball. Have no idea what the hell those beads were used for. Either way, with that blink down, I think they're looking at FG here, but this will be a 5v5 fight if they decide to rush it down.
They're sniffing it for sure. They haven't started it up yet.
They're using the vision in the middle lane to understand.
Look at these sentry wards. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the Fire Giant.
Just look at this. Half Devil doesn't. Yeah, he spotted them. They're going right in.
They him out of the roll. He's in a lot of trouble. No more mobility coming out. Replicas does fall through the portal. He's going to beads it away and rip Half Devil up in the air. Frosty. He has to make a big play. They're crumped up. He making a 5-man stun here if he comes out at the right time. No. Where are you? Thor, please.
Oh, Frosty waited way too long. Found the two people he didn't want. His Funball gets picked off. They're going to rush down. Look at Janus. He's going to be forced to use something here.
Ultimate.
Oh, Ultimate's going to be completely gone. Frostyak's double tap will not result in a kill. And over in the left side, Xaylia still waiting for his opportunity.
Stun.
Well, here, wait. Cripple's still available. Xaylia can still make a play. Regurgitate. The puke's down. Pretty Prime. Aegis. The bait is real. Xaylia's in a lot of trouble. He's standing in the path of flames. He's dead. Looking at the backside. Frostyak trying to make a play here. I just don't think he has it.
Frostyak going back in. He's going to get bursted down again. They only have 2 members remaining. Granted, one of them is a high damage burst mage in 16 seconds for Funballer, but the Phoenix is a sure thing here. The exposed Phoenix in the mid lane goes down in favor of Aquila. 22 minutes into the game, 16 kills to 10. They pulled ahead by 10,000 gold, 12,000 experience, and they can take a Fire Giant off the back of this as well. There's an all-in play here from Fnatic using that Giannis ultimate. It's what else do they have?
Well, the ultimate's down.
Oh no,
he used it to get out.
Right.
It's all eyes on Half Devil. Are they gonna? They're not gonna even contest this?
They can't.
They have to.
Oh no.
All right, Half Devil's rotating by himself here, not getting into line from his teammates. We should have seen a portal. It's too late. Aquila has taken the Fire Giant.
22 minutes, 30 seconds. Now with an opportunity to push for a win. They got a lot of gold still remaining on the table, especially in that left side lane. They need to take those towers out and pressure that left side of the map away from the Fire Giant. Try to get that Phoenix as well and take it on into the base. One more fight wins this for Aquila and puts the boys from the Pro-Am scene into the World Championships of Smite.
Serket has Deathbringer ready to go. Agni, Spear of the Magus online. Aphrodite, Ethereal Staff for some extra health. And then, of course, we have the Aussie finished as well in the Unicorn build, as well as Chin Size. The amount of pressure that this team has, along the fact that they have invincibility, multiple forms of escape, and the Fire Giant buff, Fnatic, this is the make or break.
They have Agni they have.
They have one shot.
Look at this Agni. I mean, Pretty Prime, he carried this game. Hard.
Pretty Prime has been just carrying this series, man. He's been incredible.
His raw in the first early part of the set was really nice. His Isis was spectacularly, kind of executed. But this Agni has been his best game by far, and it has been game-changing.
He's 6-0-9. Right now,
most assists on his team, most kills on his team, most farm on his team, most damage on his team.
Not most healing, though.
Not most healing, though.
Nerd.
Yeah, no. He managed to lose 1 stat.
Just barely, probably, too.
He may even have the top structure damage. I wouldn't be surprised.
Tower damage, he is at 13. No, actually, that one definitely belongs to Ataraxia. Yeah, 3,400.
Yeah, no, he threw in a few in-hands to the mid lane tower. I don't think that's going to do it. Yeah, Ataraxia is their primary tower killer. Surprised again to see the Aussie in this position, knowing they're pushing for the win. I'd much rather see the Titan.
Half Devil's in the back by himself, shields himself to try to deter the damage. 1 bomb and the stun are down. Xaylia needs to try to get in here. Frostic with a big play, but takes a lot of damage forward. The birds are going to finish him up. Xaylia's in the background. Will find Confrey. Why is Confrey not dead?
Confrey, no, the birds are back in now. Spear gun comes through, not enough damage.
Confrey is alive again.
2-man white. Confrey continues to live. He'll be able to, well, obviously heal himself back up as the Aphrodite. 5 men still pushing with Fire Giant buff down the left side. Percentage regen on top of Aphrodite. Shadow Nightmare, Half Devil, and Funballer have to hold out to keep their hopes alive.
No ultimates.
Coming to Atlanta to fight for $1 million. Shadow Nightmare beads forced out. Funballer going to try to make his way. Replicants in the backlines. Down goes Funballer. It's a lot of their damage. 2 Phoenixes down. Pushing for the win is Aquila, and they're going to get it, ladies and gentlemen. Aquila, coming from the amateur scene, will beat the pros and go to Worlds.
Oh my God. The tears are even coming out. They're jumping. As rare as a unicorn might be, Ataraxia gets raised up as the captain, doing a ton of structure damage. Beautiful play coming out from the Pro-Ams. Incredible. They will go to Atlanta to fight for 1.4 million.
Wow. Somewhere there's a very happy David Fry. Whew. Sponsoring this team, coming out of the amateur scene, having faith in them to come here to Germany and win against the top teams in the world. They go through the hardest path in the tournament and take out the #1 overall seed.
And you know what? We're talking about Confrey, and we're talking about Pretty Prime and Repicos and Kanye Life and Ataraxia. Big shout outs to Bird and Captain Coach as well, because there's no way they would have got here without them.
And, it comes down to, at the end of the day, Aquila, they wanted it, they practiced, they researched, they scrimmed. Fnatic, a little fast and loose.
Honestly,
the preparation wasn't there.
I watched their scrims for hours and hours and hours, and there was not a lot of communication.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing we saw in these games. They were scattered. Whereas you look at Aquila, they were a unit.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, even Fnatic, knowing they weren't playing till today, they didn't really take the scrimming and the practicing that seriously.
I agree.
I mean, there's screenshots of them playing Rust and Counter-Strike, and
I remember talking to
it's only $1.5 million.
I said to Half Devil, are you guys practicing? And he said to me, I was playing ranked while my team was playing Rust. That's not why you're here. And right now, first seed.
But it is why you're going home.
It is definitely why you're going home. And the boys who worked very hard this weekend will go to finals to face off against either SK Gaming and Mortality, as one set of contention remains for Worlds in the European side of things, at least. And we're going to see a big set coming up next.
Yeah, but a hell of a game there. A great series going to 5 games. Aquila pulls it out. I mean, just can't ask for a better way to open up the tournament.
Game 5. And it was beautiful. We saw it 4-4, 6-6, 8-8, 10-10, but then they started getting objectives. They started taking the Gold Furies, and the big drop at the second Gold Fury, allowing Aquila to get in there. Yeah, things started to turn, and it was just too much.
And the Starket, once again, proves to be really, really strong for Repicos. I mean, Repicos has shown, I mean, 5-4-9, not an outstanding performance, certainly, but it was enough. And it was enough to find the win. But it's Pretty Prime's Agni.
Pretty Prime's Agni, and the fact that 2 times they rotated and put everything into Afro, and she's like, no, stop. Just chill out.
That last fight, how did they not kill her?
I have no idea. I called that she was dead. She was dead.
Jesus.
Whew. I am spent, man.
Yeah, that was tough. That was a long, brutal series from these teams.
Yeah.
Congratulations to both of them for playing so well. Tough loss for Fnatic. Amazing Cinderella story for Aquila. And once again here in Cologne, we see the lowest seed finding a way to beat the top seed and taking down the most important game in the tournament. But with that, that's going to do it for Brandon at the desk. That's going to be it for series number 1. Coming up next, it's going to be the second side of this bracket, Mortality. What do you think about Mortality's chances here?
Well, SK has been boot camping a ton. Yeah. They work together great, but I mean, I've been watching Mortality scrims, man.
They have been really putting in the work. Now, you see the other side. A team that doesn't play till Sunday, and Mortality is here practicing every day, grinding it out, and they feel very, very, very confident on this one. But that's going to do it from us, from the desk. Coming back for series number 2, but before that, we'll toss it off to Zoe.
Thank you very much, guys. So this was our first semifinals. Did you guys enjoy it? And I think everyone here really did. So now I want to hear a massive round of applause for the guys from Fnatic, please. Guys, get that check. $5,000 for you. That was insane. What a back and forth. It was so nice to see you guys playing here. Thanks a lot for joining us here. And we really hope to see you again in the next regions. And of course, to all the games in the future. Good luck for you guys. Now, let's talk to our winners. Guys, Aquila made it. They're in the finals. All right, it's been a while since I've seen people looking so happy and so relieved. Right at the moment you guys jumped up, hugged each other, what went through the minds?
I think for all of us, this is very important. Not only is it obviously Worlds, but everyone has a personal investment in this. For example, Pretty Prime, who is off stage at the moment, he can finally go see his girlfriend. He's got the money to do that now. And basically what this means is we can focus full time on Smite, and we're really excited to do that. So.
That's great. That's really, really nice to hear. So now, in the finals, there are still 2 teams left. Which one would you rather face off against? Where do you think you have better chances of actually winning?
Well, we haven't seen Mortality play yet, so SK were very, very scary. But honestly, I mean, we're at Worlds. I think finals just the best team. The best team.
The best team. Well, you guys made it to the World, so once more, congratulations to you and the whole team. That was insane. We loved to see those games. And now we're going to take a look at the last one with Jason.
Thank you, Zoe. And we're going to look at a particular fight during that match around the 14-minute mark around the Gold Fury, where, of course, we had a 5-on-4 fight in favor of Fnatic. And let's get the replay on your screen really quickly. And this fight kind of breaks out off the back of an engaged killing Kanye. As you see our lovely admin pass by right there. So they have a 5-on-4 fight here. They have the advantage, but one thing they forget about is the siege potential coming out of Rom and coming out of Agni. So we can get this one rolling. You can see exactly how this goes down. You're going to see just from range alone, Pretty is just going to harass them down. Mostly going for Frost to get him very, very low here. You can see the gold on top as well. They're up by, 1,300 gold. It's not a huge lead, but after Ataraxia gets the kill right there, and after Repicos gets one as well, they secure the Gold Fury on top of that, securing a nice hefty lead that helped them snowball the rest of the game and obviously get themselves into the World Championships where they'll be playing against some of the top teams in the world. But again, congratulations to them. Really well deserved. And for the meantime, we're heading to Zoe one more time.
Yeah, and we're going to find out which is going to be the second team heading into the finals and facing off against Aquila. Mortality will go up against the guys who made it through yesterday already as well, which is SK Gaming, who actually pulled off a really, really great win with a 2-0, so they were the clear favorite of that game. Let's see how they will do against the other guys. And yeah, before that's going to happen, I once more want to remind you to head over to esports.com. No, I did it again. esports.smitegame.com. I'm really not very good with URLs apparently. Head over there, get your tickets for the World Championship, which will take place in January. So we're going to see the best teams of the world fighting it out for an overall prize pool of $1.3 million. There is a lot of money on stake for those teams, and we can already see Aquila is blissfully happy. So let's see which is the second team which is going to head into the World Championship. And yeah, that's what we're going to find out in just a bit. But before that, we're going to go into a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the next game.